Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Highly Reactive. Hello, Tommy Johansson fans. Yes, it's me, Lee J, and over there, Stan. If it's the first time, though, that is our names. And we can't wait to get into this one with Tommy Johansson, Deep Purple, Child in Time.
Covered by Deep Purple, Lee J was supposed to say.
Yes.
But, hey, I tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, we are absolutely pumped for this one. The last one we did was Stalin Jeff, which means City of Lights. Thanks to you lovely people leaving the comments down below. They help us because we are not that good, as you can see. So thank you for your guidance. Now, don't forget, though, when you do leave those lovely comments, hashtag Tommy Johansson support to this fantastic, brilliant, wonderful artist. And if at any point you enjoy myself and Lee J, because we really, really do try, then like it, sub it, love it. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I like that.
Just showing off. Oh.
Oh.
Wow, man. Wow.
Sweet child in time, you'll see the line that's drawn between good and bad. See the blind man shooting at the world.
I tell you what, Tommy Johansson, if you ever watch this, but I know Tommy Johansson fans will agree, like, this guy is highly underrated. Like, we're highly reactive, we're highly overrated, but he is highly underrated. Like, I tell you right now, he doesn't just play a guitar, play a bass, play a drum, play a keyboard, guitar, you know, all the other fucking instruments he can play. His voice is astronomical, mate. Like, he can pull out like a very high octave, quite a high note, and really pitch it. He can put a low sort of lower tone onto it and really like give you that amplified masculinity in a voice. But you can also shred a fucking keyboard as well. Like, I was like, wow, that he just slammed that there. I was so in taking it. And I used to not like that sort of in rock and stuff where, you know, they used to go on. I used to like a solo, but not that goes on for too long. But he just sold that to me. I was like, bam, I'm in. And then to come in with the voice that he's got. Oh, thank you, Stan. Wow. Mufasa.
Yeah, mate. It was, yeah, absolutely beautiful. That keyboard was out of this world. I'll tell you something, that was just a pleasure to get to watch him. He's, and you as well, mate. Not only is he like, you know, he plays all these instruments, but he's so professional in his craft. Like, he masters every single one, and it does just sound beautiful. It's good to see him in his home studio again. Absolutely slaying everything upon him. Like, it, that was just beautiful. Now, Child in Time by Deep Purple, I haven't heard this song in absolutely donkey's years. I'm sort of struggling to remember. Like, I know it like as soon as he started singing, but it's been so long. But I tell you something, mate, it's good that he does do these covers, so you can sort of look back at your old childhood musics that you listen to and be like, oh damn, yeah, I feel it
In the air tonight.
Shooting at the world.
Boom, boom,
Let's
boom.
fly in. Oh, taking toll. If you've been bad, oh Lord, I bet you have. And you've not been hit, oh, by flying lead. You better close your eyes. Oh. Bow your head. Wait for the ricochet.
I told you. Oh. And the spin it up. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, I wanna hear you say.
Oh. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. I need a break, mate.
Oh.
What the fluff?
I know. I tell you something, mate. When he really got into that song there, I tell you something, the nightmares of my past absolutely came back to life because it just reminded me of when I used to listen to it with Deep Purple. And Tommy Johansson does such a respectful cover, mate. And his voice perfectly suits that. I can't fucking do it for shit, but you get what I mean. Like, like, oh my god, you feel that, mate. You feel that right into your core that you can't help but shut your eyes and go, yeah. Like, mimic the face actions, sing along, which is really hard to do when you're doing reactions because you do not want us to sing along. But I tell you something, mate, absolutely bloody beautiful, Lee J.
I tell you what, sometimes I watch Tommy Johansson, I think, well, you can't outdo this song. You can't do it. You can't beat this one. This is phenomenal, like Highway to Hell, all the stuff that he's done. And then you listen to this, you're like, oh my God, he's done it again. He just overdoes himself. And this is what like Tommy Johansson does. Is that Stan was saying before, sorry, about Tommy Johansson, what he does, he's such a professional at his craft and he builds and builds and he gets better and better and he is just a phenomenal artist. And I tell you one weird thing that's in my head is like, I wonder what you'd look like with really short hair, like my sort of short hair. Just like I wonder sometimes with short people's hair, like what would they look like with really long hair? I don't know why that cropped in my head, but I was like, I wonder what you'd look like with like short back and sides. I've always wondered. There you go. Random.
Let
Hey.
us know what you think.
Oh, wow. Let's bring in the big guns. Oh! Oh, a little surprise. Loving the t-shirt. Oh! Oh, we're bringing more people in. Wow. Wow. Majestica is his band. Right, before we get through all of these, because I need to take a moment here, because I tell you what, right, this is fucking proof more than you ever need that Tommy Johansson is like as humble as they come, because like it wasn't like a big show like, oh look, I've got this person in my video or whatever. He's done it like Child in Time, Deep Purple. I was thinking at the beginning it's almost very weird for him not to put his own name, Tommy Johansson or Tommy J or something, but to bring loads of different artists. I noticed some that were from his band or he's done stuff with in previous years. But wow, absolutely phenomenal. And the way they did it as well is like time to bring in the big guns. It's just such a outgoing personality to look at other people and share the light and share the love. Not here's some other guitarist, but here comes the big guns, and he's shown every single one of them beautiful love. And it's shocked me and Stan, obviously, our faces like, okay, even just wow, well played.
I tell you something, mate. Didn't see it coming. Tommy Johansson. That was a tasty little treat. And do you know what, mate? Like, I just didn't see that coming either, mate. I mean, at first I was like, "Oh, sure, right, okay." So we got Kim here, we got Samuel, we got Rick, and I was like, "Oh my god, there's so many names. I can't even remember all the names." Like Chris, and there was a Chris and a Vigo. But I tell you something, Lee J, mate, it goes to show how well connected he is, and within the music industry as well, where he can just like call up and say, "Yeah, just do us a guitar solo, do us a guitar solo from the Deep Purple cover Child in Time," and they're like, "Yeah, cool," and they'll just send it to him, and he's doing, crop them all into a music video, mate. We got a bit of bass now, we've had a bit of Majestica, mate. Absolutely loving it, Lee J. Oh, fire.
Another Majestica lad. Galen going all out. Just playing, loving life. Where do I know it's him from? Loving life. What a homage. Back to Tommy. Yes, mate. I gotta say, right, that I think I've said it before. I'll leave that up, actually. Thanks for watching and all that. I've said it before, right? You know, like when people, because like you've maybe watched a lot of music videos or whatever, you've seen a lot of people play guitar or bass, and it's such a talent that I don't think it gets its shout out enough when you can play an instrument like they've just done there. It's not just about like, it's just because they learned the instrument though. But you think of it, number one, I'm sure they play more instruments. The way they shredded at the end was absolutely phenomenal. It was professionally done as well. Like he wasn't like shout out, everybody, here we go before the music video. He sort of slipped it into his sort of like so you could digest it. Oh, thank you, Stan. And I just loved it. I really did. I forgot what I was going to say now, which is really annoying. But I loved how he did it, and this just shows how humble the guy is. He's just done that in a beautiful way. And I was wondering why it was 6 minutes and 34, because I was like, I don't think the original was that long. I don't think like the songs back then were even that long at all. But I was like, okay, let's see what happens. And I honestly, you could have said, name 10 things that you'll do at the end of this music video that's special. I would never have clicked onto him like bringing in 20 other guitarists just ripping and shredding away, mate. Absolutely well done, Tommy J, and everybody that was included at the end there. You fucking fire. Time not finished. Fire.
Oh, fire! You did a me. I see how weird that sounded now. But I tell you something, Jimmy. What was quite sad when I watched that, though, we've seen all these great guitarists and that they were absolutely shredding. And I was thinking like Twilight Force, from the band Twilight Force. We've never heard of it. Majestica, we've heard of it. Mad Hatter. I've seen Mad Hatter in the comments a few times. I think that was something that Tommy was affiliated with or was a member of. I think we need to check out that. Well, there was some other bands as well, like the old Man Memories or something like that. Though. So it looks like there's some brilliant artists out there that we have yet to discover. So this could be like an introduction where we go, we need some new artists to go check out, just to widen our horizons of broadened. But I tell you something, mate. mate. It was absolutely just a wonderful cover. I mean, Deep Purple, they've been known for their fantastic, beautiful, amazing sort of string solos and stuff like that. That was just an absolute demonstration of the skill and the love that this band absolutely deserved. The original Deep Purple, Tommy Johansson definitely did it justice, and along with all the other artists that attached themselves to the song, it was a wonderful piece. Me and Lee J definitely enjoyed it. Bloody fantastic. And of course, if you thought this reaction was somewhat fantastic, that makes you leave. I ran out of breath, Lee J. And make sure you leave the thumbs up button, hit the subscription, and ring the notification bell as well for highly reactive reactions. Thank you so much as well for giving us your time. It's been an absolute pleasure, hasn't it, Lee J? Yeah.
It really has, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to leave comments down below. Hashtag Tommy Johansson. And if you want a challenge, hashtag all the artists we saw, because I'm not naming every single one. Also, leave recommendations. Like Stan said, it could be another artist. It could be Tommy J. Thank you, Tommy Johansson, for introducing us to all those. They absolutely shredded it. We are highly
Reactive. And you are highly amazing. Thought you were going to join me there. You didn't.
Nope.